Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's video is gonna be kind of like a part 2 video of the last video that I made where I taught you guys how to do the basic knit stitch, or as some people like to call it, the garter stitch. But towards the beginning of the video, I said to you guys that I would teach you guys also how to cast off of your work, so how to like end your work when you're knitting. So I kind of forgot to do that, also because I was almost at the 15-minute mark of that video, and if it passed that 15-minute mark, I wouldn't be able to upload it and would have to edit a bunch out, and that's not very good content. So today's video is kind of me saying that I'm sorry. That should not have happened. So from my last video, I have the work that I was doing, and this is the garter stitch. And I'm going to teach you guys really quickly how to cast off your work. So if you don't remember how to do the knit stitch, I highly suggest that you go check out that video, because if you don't know the knit stitch, then it's going to be very hard for you to know how to cast off, because we use the knit stitch to cast off. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to knit, we're going to knit 2 stitches. We're going to knit 2. So now on our right needle we have 2 stitches, and on our left one we have all the other ones, okay? So now what we're going to do is I'm going to teach you the simpler method first on how to do this. We're going to take the bottom loop, bring it over the top, above this top loop, and over the needle without bringing the top loop with it, okay? And then we're just going to pull a little bit, okay? And it's going to create that not looking look, okay? So now we're just going to knit again into the next stitch. And what we're going to do is we're going to just do the same thing. Also, if you're a beginner, I recommend that you keep your stitches a little bit loose, because it's just so much easier to do it, okay? So maybe keep them about this big, okay? I know you might want to tighten it. You could tighten it a little bit, but I'm just telling you guys this so it's easier for you guys. And I'm going to teach you the other method. So what you can do is you can take your left needle and you can bring it and kind of grab that bottom loop, okay? Grab that bottom loop so that it now looks like this, and I'll give you a upper kind of view. And what you want to do is you want to take your right needle and then you want to go down. So you want to bring this notch down and up, okay? And then you can tighten. And this is a little bit too big for me, so I'm just going to tighten just a little bit. And after that, you can just knit 1, and then take the bottom loop, bring it over the top loop, over the needle, and then pull. And then as you continue and progress on casting off, you'll see that it produces this really pretty looking chained look, or this fishtail kind of braided look that you would get when you're chaining while crocheting. I'm just gonna quickly finish up and show you what it's gonna look like in the end. And as you keep going, it gets easier and easier. So I think I've made it to the end. So just gonna show you this here. So we made it to the last stitch right here, or yeah, stitch, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna knit it. We don't really need this one anymore unless you're gonna do that fancy method. Bring the bottom loop over the top, keeping the first loop there, and now we're left with one loop left. Now what you are going to do, you're going to cut this, and then what you're going to do is you're going to basically just insert this into here. I'm not going to cut this because I plan to do something with this actually, but basically you're just going to snip this, and then you're going to take your that excess yarn and you're going to put it through the loop, and then you're going to just close it. And then none of this will be here because you're gonna have cut it, and then what you can do is you could just knot it closed. So basically then you've finished your piece. This is like a really small little swatch kind of thing, but yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the like button and turning on your notifications. It would be very appreciated. And this was a very short video on how to cast off your knitting piece. So yeah, bye guys!